What's up guys, back in today with another reaction to the Berserk manga. This time I'll be reacting to volume 24, the chapters Mansion of the Spirit Tree parts 1 and 2. Just going to go over what we went through last time quickly. We obviously met some trolls and saw the little witch girl again, which was really awesome. I really like the design of the trolls, honestly. I did mention this last time. I thought it would be the kind of usual kind of green, slightly humanoidish. I guess they're kind of human shaped here as well, but quite human kind of designs, but I really like that they kind of switch that up. They do that in general in this show quite a bit, kind of a nice little differential from the norm. But yeah, had some great moments with Isidro and Puck throughout the episode, of course. I really liked when we got introduced, well, we've already been introduced to the other elf, but really like when they kind of got introduced to each other. There were some really cool moments there. Nice training for Isidro and Guts. Yeah, we saw some trolls. But an interesting little moment between Scheirke and Guts as well. It'd be nice if you died. Mr. Emo right there. Again, you could very much imagine again like a 15-year-old edgy teenage emo kid say that to you just on the street randomly. Alright. I don't know if that's just me or not. But yeah, really awesome designs for these trolls. Again, different, and I like that. One of the things I've got a little bit of a complaint with Zom 100 at the minute. It's not different from any kind of zombie apocalypse content I've seen before, and it seems to be quite the unpopular opinion. Yeah, this shot was cool as hell. She was shown to be pretty damn powerful last episode as well, wasn't she? This girl. I'm not sure. Still don't think we've got her name yet. So yeah, just call her the witch. But she was shown to be pretty handy last episode, and like I mentioned, if she ended up joining us, that would be brilliant. As she saved us with a little barrier. And then use this kind of pentagram attack, and then just sent a load of strings. It was yeah, quite the one-sided fight, if you can call it a fight. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Isidro grabbing a little bit, and finding out she was a little girl. And yeah, we ended off with her being quite interested in Casca and Guts, so I'm hoping she might stick around because of that. But yeah, let's get right into this one. Do let me know what you guys think of these chapters down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. I have no idea who this is on the right. I recognise that face, but pretty impressive that people can draw stuff like that in words, if you know what I'm saying. Son of a bitch! Look! That damn witch kid! Look! Good job for you. Yeah. Thanks to you, our 2 women were safe. I ain't satisfied. Look. Yeah, it didn't really do much. Didn't really do much at all. When will I go back to normal? Really turned into a monkey here. A little bit flustered, eh? Understandably so. Yeah, this one, yeah, Falcon of the Millennium Empire arc, Mansion of the Spirit Tree. Thanks a lot. But yeah, it's nice to see this. Even though he didn't do much, getting thanked for what he tried doing. Again, the intent was there, and I appreciate that in itself. Yeah, nice to see this after I wouldn't say a real scolding, but after the kind of disappointments of the last arc with Isidro and him letting Casca go. Again, it wasn't really him letting Casca go, it wasn't his fault at all, but from Guts' point of view. Look. Quit that. You telling me that makes me feel all creepy. Look. That's what we call appreciation, Isidro. Well, in the end, You were saved by Witch Girl too, Monkichi. I mean it. Again, nice to see this from Guts, isn't it? Like I said, I'm really liking where his character's kind of developing, and the complexities of him at the minute. Who's a Monkichi? Look, you with your speech impediment. Is this Ook a Monkichi kind of special? Oh, got some boobs here. I'd rather nothing like that happened again. With the bite mark. That's what happens when you get a little bit too feisty in the bedroom. As she takes a look at Guts and hides behind Farnese, shaking a little bit. He seems to have completely taken to Lady Farnese. But, well, perhaps... That's good to see, though. A little bit of sisterhood here. Again, they're almost a little bit in a similar boat. Farnese is, of course, quite different, but they're again, I think it's fair to say they were, especially were in a similar place. But Farnese is, again, with her whole burden and what we saw from her a few chapters ago, I feel like she will definitely change quite a bit as well going forward. As Guts has a quick look and turns away. Doesn't want to see that. Someone other than me save you. That's sad, isn't it? Oh, there's the fox again. Ooga ooga. Ooga ooga. Can't stop myself. Proper little monkey pose right there from Isidro. Ooga ooga. I mean, we've upped the speech. No, it's ooga ooga. Yeah, I guess that's an improvement. What is that? Is that fucking a nut? Even Casca's taking the piss out of you. He probably does think this is an actual monkey. For now, that's fine. I would only hurt you. Damn, that's a really nice shot there to show the darkness that lays within Guts. What he thinks is always at the back of his heart and brain, perhaps. But again, probably not heart, but lies within him that could come out and do something like he done before. Just always in the creeping darkness behind him, in the shadow, stalking, on the hunt for food. Don't play with me. I forgot that little bit from what Isidro says up there. I would only hurt you. Again, really cool shot there, just to visually show what's going on. Still, trolls and a witch? What, you don't believe me? Again, I think these guys, the realm of possibility in this universe is there's a lot of room there, isn't there? There's a lot of demon stuff going on, so I think with that you can almost kind of believe anything could happen. I'm not sure if I'd rather live in a world like that. Obviously, this Berserk universe I'd very much rather not live in, but in a kind of different universe with as much kind of openness and as much as anything could be possible. I'm not sure if that would be an actual good thing. I imagine the actual being quite grounded in having certainties and things that certainly won't happen is a bit of a good thing, but me saying that is also not exactly true, because in this human world maybe anything is possible. Maybe we don't fully still understand everything yet. Well, that's it's definitely thought that we don't understand everything yet, but it could be what we saw recently with like the alien stuff. Again, I'm waiting to see some real evidence there, but it's interesting. No, I did not mean that. I have seen enough ghosts and monsters recently to be sick of them. Yeah, I bet. This is just a little taste, Serpico. Imagine me and Guts. I was just thinking that compared to those, they seem a bit fairy tale-ish. They do, don't they? They do. They are very. Well, he says that, but the trolls do look more demonic than the fairy tale version, as I mentioned. There's that classic kind of just green humanoidish goblin with slightly different kind of bodily structure. These ones are more demonic, but still, trolls and witches, they are very much in the realm of kind of fairy tale stuff, aren't they? Yeah, come to think of it, who are you to talk? That's also a little bit true, like the kind of princess and her trusty companion or whatever with Farnese. Although Farnese isn't a princess, but she's in that realm of kind of nobility, I think, and she obviously had a very rich father and a really nice upbringing. Trolls and a witch. Could there be an apostle? What the? Oh, just got some guy laying in the road or forest. Here, hold still. We're not going to eat you. Thank you very much. You saved me. What in the world happened? We were attacked by trolls. There were 5 others with me, but they all... The trolls, sir. Are you from around here, sir? My village is about an hour from here. You will never make it back alone with those injuries. Is there any way we can see him there? Fine by me. The stun's still high anyway. And yeah, again, look at this, like Guts helping some random guy. Which, as bad as it sounds, probably wouldn't have happened a while ago, perhaps. But now he's again, just as he was with accepting Farnese and Serpico in, just fine with it. Fine by me. It feels like he's very much kind of taken a bit of control away from himself, and I think again that's very understandable given the situation where if he had control he might end up doing something like he done with Casca before. I apologise, but I cannot return home just yet. There is somewhere I absolutely must go first. I am from Enoch Village. I'm Morgan. As travellers you might not know this, but this area has for a long time held many legends of fairies, witches and the like. Yeah, we've had our experiences with those. Witches, though. It's interesting. I mean, it's not interesting. Like the whole last arc, everyone thought they were actual witches, so maybe it's just talk maybe it's just belief rather than the actual fact of there being multiple witches. But there could be. Although that is the realm of fabled and folklore. There were some who said they had actually seen them, but there had been no hard proof, and even among natives there were not many who believed the legends through and through, until that cursed night came. Cursed night? The first night of winter, a pack of trolls attacked the village. They, just like they had fallen out of a tale, they emerged from the darkness. Again, I really like just how nasty these designs are. They really are quite fucking gross, aren't they? Yes. Ever since that night, it's like the whole world has changed. as if all that had been before was a lie. Not only do they ruin the fields and steal livestock, they even carry off our women and children. Is that a pig right there? Horse or something. Maybe a bit too big to be a... Well, pigs can get pretty large. Yeah, they're carrying off cows, stuff like that, people. Again, very fairy tale like shot here, isn't it? Just as they're describing. Because of their war with the Kushan, heavy taxes are imposed on the people. Enoch village was poor to begin with, and it will be all we can do to starve. Sorry, I misread that somewhere, didn't I? Enoch village was poor to begin with, and it will be all we can do not to starve to death this winter. Now we are raided by creatures of legend. This is just a matter of time before the village is wiped out. Then do you plan to appeal directly to your lord? Our lord has been dispatched to Farnese, and the castle is now empty. Even if we were to tell him, would he ever send soldiers for such nonsense like trolls? Then what will you do? A legend for a legend. Again, we were introduced to some quite legendary guys in Griffith's army, so I'm hoping it's nothing like that. And he says, a legend for a legend. Oh, I see. Is he trying to like capture the witch? Seems like a pretty bad idea. Especially solo. A witch. We thought we would request help from the witch. Okay. Not capture, but request help from. She doesn't. I'm not sure she knows about this, but I kind of would imagine she might figure out someone was looking for her, but maybe this guy just hasn't got close enough yet or something. And she seems like a nice girl. Imagine she would help. A witch? It is said that deep in this forest lives a witch in her mansion. Only those the mistress of the mansion wills may reach that place. In any case, the villagers are too afraid to go near. But of old, there sometimes have been children who claimed they saw it. We already searched the forest for 5 days but could not find anything like that. Eventually we were unlucky enough to find trolls. So there's a witch's spell cast on this forest. And wouldn't it be a waste of time no matter how long you searched? Exactly. I've got a feeling she might let Guts and Casca find their way there, perhaps. But yeah, Isidro makes a great point here. I think no matter how long this guy searches, it's just not going to appear, probably. I wonder what the kind of rules / restrictions are. Or again, maybe it's just the fact that she lets certain people. Is that her? Is this her? Is this something from her right here? It kind of does look like something that might be in a Blair Witch movie. Like a tracker or something, or something she can like see through. Pretty evident as well, isn't it? Pretty stands out quite a bit. I guess not to these guys though. As Casca walks past, and yeah, he's not sure what. Is she like listening, seeing, feeling? Some kind of something going on here. It looks like one of those. Not sure they're about today. I think they stopped doing these a while ago, but it looks like one of those car lighters you'd like press in and then take out, and it'd be like smoking hot. Someone's passed through the barrier. Impossible. Oh wait, so this is the barrier that kind of... Oh. Yeah, it's like a bit of a security detail. Interesting. The barrier. Impossible. Elementals. Oh god, what the hell was that? A security system. Holy crap. Well, I guess we found it. That was quick. Look, I was expecting it to be a little while. What is that? She says elementals. I think there are some chapters later on in this volume called the elementals. Kind of seems like maybe woods, fire, water, wind, stuff like that. Earth. This one probably. Looks huge. So it's got a nice little hairy, leafy afro. What's this? It's old familiar feeling. I was trying to zoom out for ages, but I wasn't. I wasn't zoomed in. This old familiar feeling. What the hell? Guts looks pretty impressed. Says quite the impressive mansion, isn't it? Bloody hell. Really cool design, isn't it? Giant trees springing out of it. Very tree based, isn't it? Maybe this is maybe one of the elementals created it or something. The earth elemental. But yeah, they got trees for windows. Just a tree, a house tree. That's the thing. It's not a tree house. It's a house tree. Got some steps up here as well. I wonder where that. Maybe to a good vantage point or something. Crescent moon, which you know she likes. There's that pentagram as well. But yeah, just like the windows, all of them made out of tree. Might get pretty cold in the winter. Although I imagine she's got methods of heating stuff up. Like I said, I think maybe there's like a fire elemental. But even away from that. What are these? Oh, fuck's sake. Sorry, guys. What are these? Are these like... Oh, wait. Are these the little... Did we see little guys before, right? I think maybe last chapters or maybe a bit before that even, we saw little kind of strange tiny men figures. Maybe these are them. They kind of look like the same kind of shape. I don't know if I'm remembering that properly, but like there you can see the sunlight kind of going through the leaves here as well. Yeah, really awesome drawing here. Is that one of the elementals right there? As here is everyone. Sorry guys, there's just still things I'm picking up. What are these things? Like big mushrooms. Maybe they're just a style, and again another pentagram here at the top. Oh wow, trees growing out of a house. What is the house growing out of the trees? Wait, is the house growing out of the trees? This is like very natural house building. Imagine if we had these in our world. Wow, this is just like a fairy tale. Wow. Some sparkly things. Hey, we found it already, mister. It really wasn't a dream. Eh? Did I not say some children saw this mansion long ago? One of those children was me. But, oh. I thought he said not so long ago. I was like, you're an old man now. But he said long ago. No one believed me, and so many years passed that even I came to think it was a dream. So that brings up an interesting question of, if he saw this as a kid, and this is where the witch is, I'm guessing she doesn't age. She's just eternally young. Interesting. That witch kid's probably here too. So maybe she is not a young girl and she is an old woman, like Isidro said. But just you got the right vibe there, but again, just the body. I think you do see that a little bit with some witches in like witch lore and stuff. Some of them don't age, and some of them have like eternal youth for some kind of trade-off or something like that. Again, it just reminds me of that movie, The Witches of Eastwick, I think it's called, where they're like proper disgusting, horrible design witches, but they can look normal and look kind of youngish, like slightly middle-aged women. Again, that movie always scared the shit out of me as a kid. That witch kid's probably here too. Now, what kind of payback should I get? Are you asking for payback? Touch her boobs. I mean, I know she hit you, but you'll just get turned into Monkichi again. Ooh. What's the matter? Touch her heart. What's this weird feeling? Dead spirits? No. Isidro, get away from that. It's intriguing, isn't it? Their brand doesn't seem to be reacting. Or maybe it is slightly reacting. I don't know. We get a shot of Guts' there, and I think Casca's is on that side of her heart. On that side of her chest, sorry. Interesting. Is there some kind of demonic power to the witch then? Oh, this? Ugh. Ow. The hell's this stupid looking stone statue? Just gotta kick it. Like a broken TV. Just give it a kick. To be fair, it's got a play button. A rewind play button. Yeah, it's a bit of a shaggy design. What's the word I'm looking for? Quite a little goofy. It's got an afro. Oh, that's funny. Which? This isn't a stone statue. It's called a golem. It's a mud puppet, used as a helper or house guard by witches. Da da da. And here it is, come to life. Again, it definitely is a little goofy, isn't it? I think that goes well with like the fairy tale stuff, to be honest, going on right now. Golems, something that I've seen quite a bit of in certain magical index. Quite a magical being. No way! Nice afro. Oh, just gonna chop off his arm. Looks like a bit of poo. I think that's part of his eye, maybe. I don't know. It's still going. So we cut off that arm as well. Got a feeling, I don't know, I was going to say. I've seen, again, from a certain magical index, they're quite adept at repairing themselves. And just carrying on these golems. Slice. Yeah. His arm crumbles on the ground. Yeah, it looks like it is kind of made of pure kind of earth. Ooh. But wait, please listen to Mr. Morgan. These things won't listen to talk. Keep back, mister. And yeah, looks like it sucks up some earth back up so it makes its arms again. Gah, they grew back. Dead spirits? Apostle minions? No, something's different. Oh, there's loads of them. Different shapes and sizes. Eee. Again, I really like the design of this place. Very unique. Which one's your favourite here? They all look pretty similar. Some of them getting a little bit mossy head. I think this one is mine, honestly. This kind of taller one. Long arms. Yeah, they're little goofy little creatures, aren't they? Goofy little creatures. I like them though. They're cute. They don't look harmful at all, do they? Oh my. Should I be scared or just laugh? Who will win, dirtbag or bags of dirt? Okay, Puck. No need for that slight little backhand insult right there. A dirtbag or a bag of dirt? Good question. I think the bags of dirt would win between the dirtbag and the bags of dirt, but in this situation, yeah, the bags of dirt are getting beat. But as I said, if they just carry on to regenerate and stuff forever, eventually they'll win. Kind of got a feeling they'll probably get called off at some point. Perhaps. Yeah, let's read some comments before we move into the last chapter today. Yeah, this guy's right up here. Puck and Isidro. Beautiful duo. Beautiful duo. Is that maybe the Prime Minister of China or whatever? Again, I'm not really too with politics or anything. But again, I find stuff like this pretty impressive, how they can draw just using symbols. Where'd you learn that from? How'd you learn you can do that? Snorlax, yeah. Just go a little bit. Yeah, to be fair, that's the same kind of thing. I feel like, yeah, I do get the same kind of feeling from Snorlax from Pokemon to these little big and quite strong, but quite cute as well. Quite nonchalantly cute. Yeah, this person agrees. Yeah, the person says they're cute as well. Glad I'm not the only one. Ooga ooga. Again, we had a little bit of development with Casca's speech this episode. If you want to call it that. Not too much else in the comments, so let's just go right into the next chapter, which has got quite a lot of upvotes compared to the previous ones. Falcon of the Millennium Empire arc, the Holy Evil War chapter, Mansion of the Spirit Tree, Part 2. As we get another really nice view of this place right here. Like I said, just the design of this environment in general is amazing, isn't it? As we get a kind of real bird's eye view from like the top of the mansion here. Again, cross with a... almost surprised that's not like an inverted cross. A pentagram. Crescent moon. And those are the little guys. Oh. The hordes. The hordes. Here they come. Look at this little cutie. Look at this guy. He's not even attacking. He's just hugging. As Isidro gets taken surprise from behind. Look at Puck just looking down, just like, yeah, this guy's not doing anything. Look at the girls as well. Even Cassie's like, oh, what? Well, she's like that all the time, but it's fitting for this situation. Look how cute these guys are. Like little turnips. Yay! Go away, freaky thing. Oh, really? Ah, wimpy. That is small. Honestly, I feel bad for these things, honestly. As it regenerates. Muck. It's no use. Even if you break them, they come right back together. I'll just be there like this. Hug me. Hug me, you cute little piece of dirt. Like both its arms and its head off right there. Still does nothing. Oh no. This never ends. We've made it a baldy. Oh dear. Well, I guess now you can kind of call it a bit of a scarf with leaves. I kind of want to get a front view of this thing now. And there she is, just watching. Again, eventually she's going to have to just call these guys off, right? Doesn't seem to have any intention of doing that right now, but sure enough, it's them again. It's useless. The golems will continue to regenerate each time they're broken. Eventually they'll either run in fear or collapse in exhaustion. Oh, look at him trying hard. Hurrah! But how did they pass through the barrier? Normal humans shouldn't be able to enter. Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. Now I think I see why young kids would be able to kind of enter. They're probably closer because they're obviously not just been born, but they're probably closer to that kind of place between life and death than an adult would be, I guess. Obviously, these guys have got, obviously, especially Guts and Casca, have got some supernatural stuff about them themselves, but it's again probably something to do with like the link to the other side. Is there some secret about those two after all? I guess we'll learn a bit more, but I got a feeling it's along those lines. Or is it too an effect of the appearance of the hawk? Hey, that guy's sword is amazing. Huge. Forget swords, it's easier to smash them with sticks. Yeah. I was gonna say at the Scheirke a minute ago, we see him kind of what you're doing, like fencing, kind of stab him with a sword, and I imagine that's probably one of the least effective things you can do, just make a tiny little hole. Eek. Looks like Farnese is helping out a little bit. Nice to see. But still, a bit of sweat. There! Ah, so close. Somehow they seem accustomed to this. Bring it. Oh, yeah. I think these are the little similar design guys earlier on, didn't we? Look how cute that thing is. Our little gingerbread man. When you think about it, they're not much different than the usual spirits. Their dumb faces make them less frightening. That they do. No! Oh. Yeah, look at Casca picking up a little one. It's just twitching. What's that? Honestly, I think that might be a little scarier, just a load of tiny little minion ones like rats coming at you in the thousands. Not sure they can do anything though. Not sure there's, well, maybe it can, but I'm not sure there's enough kind of, so small, how would it move? Come get some more. It doesn't regenerate? Huh. What was different about this one? We hit it with a pot, I think. Oh, and there was a little. Oh, yeah. So we saw these little guys. Like I said, we did see these little guys. So they're the little ones controlling the outer kind of big one. Okay. If you grab hold of that, they can't regenerate. Okay. Nice job, Casca. Everyone, small figures are buried in the chests beneath the symbols. Remove them, and they cannot regenerate. Oops. The game's up. Yeah. The witch seems quite surprised they found out so early. You don't say. Now that I know that. Oh, there it is. Again, how could these guys? They went from cute to adorable little buttons. That, huh? Oh, really, Guts? Come on. Could have just held it. I guess that's the Guts way. Oh. Just break it. Isidro kick. Damn, nice move, Isidro. Nice move. I always get scared about doing a kick like that in like football. When I play football, about doing like an overhead kick or something like that, I'm just less worried about actually doing it, but more worried about how I'd land, breaking my back or something like that. Like, how are you landing this? You're completely sideways right now. I guess I was wrong to say that Serpico shouldn't use the pointed kind of technique. It was actually probably the best technique to use against these guys at the end of the day. There are those two feet marks. Yeah. Even Puck gets in on the action, taking one of them out. I think that's one of the first enemies we've ever seen Puck take out. Although again, can you call this an enemy? These things are way too cute. Sure. Oh yeah, we did get her name earlier. It's just really hard to remember. I'm not sure. Again, apologies, but I'm probably just going to be calling her the witch. What now, Scheirke? They'll all get busted. In that case, go Scheirke. Get him. What is this? A spell or something? Kind of witch language? Puck's taken all of them out. Bloody hell. I guess he is quite well equipped to deal with these little guys, isn't he? Being small and agile himself. Hop over from one to the next. That is quite enough. Mistress, but... Oh shit, so this isn't her mansion. Oh wow, so I kind of got the wrong idea about her maybe actually being like an older than her appearance. Mistress? But... Yes, mistress. I understand. So she's got a master. Wow. Sorry guys. Oh, my neck. It was just getting good. Huh? Halt. But they all froze. What's happened? They just upped and stopped. They just up and stopped. She's always got some really cool appearances and entrances, hasn't she? This little witch, Scheirke. I just find it cool. Not sure why. Again, maybe it's because I find it cool because again, it is really fairy tale like the big moment that the magician actually appears. Maybe that's why. Ah, I knew it. Witch. Mistress, witch, please listen. You are all welcome. It seems my mistress will see you. You read my mind. Yeah. I'll take you on. Coming in. Ah, hold on. What do we do? We've been invited. Let's go have a look at the witch. Whoa. What's all this neat stuff? Okay, gonna be quite a bit to unpack here. Pretty cool design for the stairs as well, isn't it? I say pretty cool. It's pretty simple but simple and effective. You know what I'm saying? Just cut out a little chunk like that, and there's your step. There's a lot of stuff here, isn't there? A lot of plants, of course. Got a lot of plantery stuff, a lot of books. Potions, maybe. Spells. Interesting ingredients. Again, you can just imagine like the cauldron being stirred. So I got some kind of I forget what they're called. Some stuff to crush stuff up. Isidro looks amazed. Feels more like a nest than a house. Yeah, I can understand that. I feel like I'm a squirrel or something, and it's filled with tons of weird stuff. It takes me back. But yeah, it's a really good, yeah, I suppose it would feel a bit more like a nest, wouldn't it? Very natural. It does. Lots of magic users lived where I came from. I hung out with them a lot. Oh, really? Huh, never knew that. I don't think. Lots of magic users lived where Puck lived. Interesting. Ah, the memories. You swindling sprite. Crease. Look at that, no shits given. Flying off with your bag. Yeah, confirmation of at least 2 more witches / wizards. One here and then one being the master of this Scheirke, I think, though we haven't seen her yet. Rat. You there. Do not go touching things on the desk. Oh, there's a look at Puck on its hand. Like a spaceman. What are they called again? I forget what they're called. I've seen them a couple of times. There's, funny enough, the show I'm watching later today, it's got these in them. I can't remember what they're called. They're in Harry Potter as well. Something Drake. No, I just can't remember for the life of me. But yeah, these are quite prominent throughout kind of magical kind of literature. These little plant creatures. I really want to get what their name is now. Sorry, guys. Mandrake, that's the one. I think it's called something similar in the anime I'm watching currently as well. Yeah, Mandrake. I suppose that makes sense. Again, I knew it was Drake, so, and it is a man of sorts. Ain't you supposed to be the witch? I'm Scheirke, and I'm still in training. I'm Ivalira. I look after her. She's an in-training witch. Again, seems pretty damn powerful for someone just in training. I'm not sure if I'm like a little bit apprehensive about the fact that we haven't seen her master yet. Don't know why I feel that way. Huh? Not even a real witch yet? I'm Isidro, and I owe you one. I spent half a day up the family tree thanks to you. Well, to be fair, Isidro, you're in training as well, bro. And I imagine you're actually a lot weaker. I don't imagine, I know that you're a lot weaker than this girl. But won't come off. That's because you grabbed me in a weird place. Weird place? If you don't spell it out, I don't get it. Ook. I'm a monkey, you know. Ook. Immediately reverted back when confronted with Scheirke. Puck struggling in the back there. Be careful not to smash that. That could end real bad. As I said, a weird place. Wow. Boobs. As I said, boobs. Wow. Jesus Christ. This guy. Isidro, you are terrible. It's pretty awkward for both of them, but one here is a lot worse. Stop with the teasing. Fools. Looks like you got some help from the other elf. Could you just hurry and let us see your mistress or whatever? Come this way. Aww. I have brought them, mistress. All hallways as well. Small hallways. As the sun shines through the pentagram. Again, the irony. The absolute irony. Well, it's kind of funny, it's ironic, but in this universe it is like just the natural thing, isn't it? Like we've seen. The light is actually the darkness, and the darkness is the light. A bit reversed here, isn't it? Witch's tea party. Again, another little bit of a slight trope. Welcome to the mansion of the spirit tree. It looks quite nice, but first impressions are, yeah, first impressions, aren't they? Interesting seat here. She is a witch? Please forgive my apprentice for being impout. Oh, I read that as a U, because the L and the I look like they went together. Please forgive my apprentice for being impolite. She is merely concerned for my safety. I was about to Google what the hell does impout mean. I'm Flora. Pretty fitting name. I'm Flora, the mistress of this mansion. She's a witch. I thought for sure witches had pointed noses and looked like some wrinkled monster. Insolence. Oh ho, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Oh, you are surely the one from... I remember. So yeah, my whole thing about Scheirke being old, throw that out the window. Seems like they do kind of age naturally. I remember. My mother was saved from the brink of death by the medicine I received from you that day 50 years ago. It's unbelievable. You're just as you were then. In a way, she is a monster. You be silent, monkey. Ah, so maybe I wasn't talking rubbish. My mother, and he said that she's just as she was then. 50 years ago. Maybe she has slightly aged a bit. She does still look quite young. But maybe she's just had a little bit more wrinkles. But maybe the aging has kind of it's slower for witches or something, perhaps. Sorry guys, just gonna check where I am. Okay, cool. Again, I always get a little bit lost with these videos. Interesting. They've definitely got a bit of a unique relationship already, haven't they? Isidro and Scheirke. I too remember. You were that boy. How nostalgic. Lady Farnese? Young lady, you needn't be so frightened. My folk were not among those whose lives you took. Even if they were, the fault would have collectively be upon the servants of your deity. I do not seek retribution from you as an individual. Wow. How'd she? Yeah, she read her mind. Been a few of those this arc, isn't there? A few of these mind readers. Or maybe they're just really good at reading people. I doubt it, but interesting. And you, the branded pair. How did you? The branded pair. It pleases me to make your acquaintance. I've been waiting for you. Ah, of course we're going to end here. Of course we're going to end here. Okay, again, she looks quite nice. She seems quite nice. I'm still a little bit reserved. But I'm just going to take her as she's all good at the minute. She's been nice so far. I don't know why I have that feeling, but I just do. Yeah, looking forward to this. Again, bit of a shame, honestly. We're ending here. Why are you pleased? And why have you been waiting? But yeah, nice few chapters today. Again, we'll read some comments quickly before just summarize. But yeah, chapter 200 as well, by the way. 200 chapters through. Bloody hell. How many have we got left? Almost another 200, which is great news. Great news. Yeah, let's read some comments quickly. Not too much in the comment section here. Again, I think it was a pretty understandable couple of chapters, wasn't it? Pretty easy going. Fun couple chapters here, but yeah, some cool stuff. Like I said, I really love the design and the environment we're in right now. This witch's mansion that's filled with nature and plants. Funnily enough, owned by Flora, who's an old witch. Again, it kind of made it sound like she has been alive for a long time. Well, it didn't sound like she's been alive for a long time, but she's had a reasonably youthful look for a long time, from what this guy said, and him being a boy now being a small old man. There's definitely still quite a lot to figure out about these witches, aren't there? Still plenty of questions brought up at the end here, but it was a really nice meeting actually, wasn't it? Obviously can read minds to some degree. I like the relationship between Isidro and Scheirke, you know. I'm really liking that. I really like Isidro and Puck in general. They were great again today, but nice little interaction with Puck and Scheirke today, wasn't there? Really cute. Quite touchy. Yeah, love the design of this place. Some brilliant shots yet again. Fun little fight with the golems. Again, they were cute as hell, weren't they? Not quite intimidating or or anything like that, but a lot of fun. Oh, for fuck's sake. Should have known about that. Love this shot right here as well. Like I said, I really love this. Again, just a further displaying Guts' mind, where he's at right now, what he's worried about, what he's thinking. But yeah, what a design for this place, man. That is just awesome, isn't it? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. What have we got next time? Next time we'll be covering the chapters, the astral world. I keep calling it like the other side, and I'm always a little bit kind of loose on the terminology, so apologies about that. I feel like that's the same with every show, to be honest. A lot of people maybe complain about stuff like that. Not so much in these videos or with Berserk, because there is quite a lot to cover, but in general, I watch so many shows and try to keep up to date with so much stuff. It's quite hard for me to remember every bit of terminology for every show. Yeah, I've got the astral world, which I kind of mentioned. Maybe that might describe as to why they're allowed within this barrier and allowed to visit this witch. And then the magic stone. Then funny enough, after that we've got not in the next video, but we've got elementals, which again maybe we might see more of these kind of elemental wind, fire, earth type elementals perhaps. Enoch Village is where that guy said he was from, I think. And then yeah, an interesting sounding couple end chapters. But yeah, see you guys next time with the astral world. Let me know what you guys again did think about these chapters in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys liked, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And yeah, see you next time.